Karmelo Anthony's appellate lawyers are asking for a new trial, claiming he was effectively kept from testifying in his own defense.
The motion says prosecutors backed away from an off-the-record agreement, leaving Anthony just 10 minutes to decide whether to take the stand. So it also challenges public access to the courtroom, jury instructions, and the overall fairness of the trial. Fox 4's Casey Stegall reports.
Karmelo Anthony's new legal team is attacking the process that led to his murder conviction. In early June, following a 2-week trial, jurors found the teen guilty in the April 2025 stabbing death of 17-year-old Austin Metcalf at a Frisco track meet.
I certainly haven't seen a motion for new trial, even in serious felony cases, that goes into the level of depth.
Former Dallas County Assistant DA Bree West is not directly connected to the case, but explains this is a strategic maneuver on behalf of the defense to call the whole proceeding into question.
We're saying that there were fundamental flaws in the way that this trial happened that deserves a redo, right?
The motion asserts Anthony's Sixth Amendment right to a public trial was violated by restricting access to the courtroom. It states the cumulative and practical effect of these provisions was to exclude members of the public from the proceedings at every stage. However, the central argument focuses on why Anthony never took the stand. Defense lawyers say both sides had agreed to keep certain character and reputation evidence about Anthony, Metcalf, and Metcalf's brother away from the jury.
This is, sort of an agreement, an off-the-record agreement, a gentleman's agreement that dictated the entirety of the defense case.
But when prosecutors argued that protection would not apply if Anthony decided to testify, his lawyers say they were forced to quickly make a life-altering decision. The court allotted the defense 10 minutes to counsel a 19-year-old through it and denied counsel's request for additional time, which effectively kept Anthony from taking the stand.
I do think that it's really challenging that potentially a court decided that you had 10 minutes to make that level of decision when it has the potential of being life-altering.
The Collin County District Attorney's Office refutes the claims, releasing a statement to Fox 4, reading in part, "The entire prosecution team conducted this trial ethically and in full compliance with the court's rulings. We remain confident in that verdict and the fairness of the proceedings. But now the court must decide whether the allegations warrant a hearing or a whole new trial." All right, so back here live, Karmelo Anthony's defense team is also accusing Judge John Roach of acting inappropriately by publicly disclosing the trial verdict and his courtroom decisions, talking about those following the trial. So now a new judge has been appointed to decide whether Roach will be removed from any more post-trial proceedings.